So I don't know what that was about. I'm wondering if I should move to a different part of the house. This is what gets on my nerves about these live feeds. Let me just move to over here. That's why I like pre-recorded stuff. Ew, get rid of that. Okay. So I was talking to this guy, and he apparently Googled my name, and so I just went ahead and started. I explained to him that I was living in a state. Let me explain to you, because before I can proceed with any of this talk show stuff, I need to put it all out there. That yes, I'm aware that I have a criminal background, and yes, I'm aware of the horrifying mugshots that exist of me. Someone was so kind as to call them hardcore. Well, they're mugshots, darling. They're not supposed to be modeling photos, okay? When you get arrested, as some of you may or may not have been, I have no shame. I have nothing to hide. Some of you may have been arrested. Some of you may not have been arrested. Good for you. I have been. I'm no angel. Never claimed to be. Never will be. Never have been. I was in love with someone, and we did a lot of stupid things together, both he and I. To prevent him from serving a lot of time, because he was what's referred to as a habitual felon, to prevent him from serving a lot of time, I took a charge for him. In fact, I took a couple charges for him. Am I proud that I did it? No. Do I regret doing it? Absolutely. Am I still with that person? Yes. I always will be. So I took the charges for him, and it ruined my life, it ruined my career, and it made me a joke in the state of North Carolina. I was constantly harassed. I was arrested for, and people that lived in North Carolina can verify this, every time I would go into probation, I would get arrested for something. So they were out to get me. I had the probation officer said that they were out to get me. I had lawyers tell me they were out to get me. They were out to get me. And they did, and they won. They're the law. So, let's see. I paid off all my fines. I did my probation. I paid my debts off. I'm not ashamed of anything. The charges I took, bulk of them were for him. The ones that weren't for him were stupid stuff. Me being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Me hanging with the fast crowd. I paid for all that too. So am I ashamed? Absolutely not. I have nothing to be ashamed of. I'm a human being. I make mistakes. I'm a transgendered with a past, and I own it. So it is what it is. And just because someone's arrested doesn't mean that they're guilty of anything. There are plenty of innocent people in prison. The object of my affection right now is in prison, and he's on 7 charges. He only did 5 of them. So this is something I know about. People that say that the police aren't corrupt, they most certainly are. There are all sorts of corrupt people in all sorts of businesses, especially criminality. The Justice Department is full of corrupt people, horribly corrupt people. And I'm defending myself just because I'm not going to talk about this kind of stuff again. If I get to the heights of mediocrity, I'm going to not talk about my criminal past anymore because it's over with. I did it. I paid my debts. I don't want to talk about it anymore. The mugshots. Okay, some of them aren't very pretty. No, they're not. Uh, they're mugshots. You're being arrested. It's supposed to be pretty. At one point, I was thrown into the mud by someone, and he grabbed me by my hair and pulled my hair out. And I've got spots back here still. That was like 2 or 3 years ago. That was like 2015, 2006. Yeah, 2015. He pulled me by my hair and yanked a bunch of hair out. And that particular charge, I did 2 months. That was actually that was a high-speed chase. I actually beat the police, but my car ran out of gas. And so when I got out of the car, the cop tased me and threw me on the ground, even though I wasn't running. He threw me on the ground, and he shoved my head in mud. and did this stuff. Mouth full of mud. Kicked me a couple times and pulled my hair out. And he didn't just pull me by my hair, he pulled my hair out. Do you see what I'm saying to you? And you people wonder why I hate North Carolina. It's because I was physically and mentally abused there, and verbally. I was made fun of, and the police physically abused me. And I don't talk about this kind of bullshit a lot, because it is just that, it's bullshit. And it's one of the fucked up things that happens in life. But I very rarely talk about it. I probably could have taken some type of law or something, but it's just something I want to forget. I was never sexually assaulted there, but I was propositioned when my boyfriend was hiding out from the police. A cop who we all know in North Carolina, in Cabarrus County, very good looking cop, younger cop, offered to let me suck his dick if I would tell him where who was, and I wouldn't do it. And I did some time for that. So this is why I hate North Carolina. But one of those mugshots, I've got mud all over my face, and my hair is all disheveled, and I think my eyebrows off or on. That's why. And then there's another one that's just bad lighting, but maybe my eyebrows are a little too dark, and that one too. I don't recall I don't think I was abused on that one, but they're mugshots, A couple times I got into trouble because I gave my sister's birthday. And that was just a stupid thing to do on my part. I own that part. So that was just a stupid ass thing to do. What can I say? I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. But I just wanted to put all this out there, It was a stupid thing to do. I did some stupid stuff in my past. I own it. I'm not perfect. But I'm away from that horrible state. If I ever become whenever this talk show or whatever takes off, I will come out publicly against the state of North Carolina, because they are horrible, horrible, horrible people in powers of position there. The judges are horrible people that don't deserve to be judges. I was arrested once for being 5 minutes late to court. 5 minutes. Not given a citation. I was arrested and then had to pay bail to get out. $300. Come on. You do that to people, you do it to human beings. But they got what they wanted. They got me out of there. But it made me a hell of a strong bitch. I can handle anything. So that's what I wanted to do, is just address this tonight. That's my mugshots. That's my criminal history. Yes, I have one. I'm not ashamed. It is what it is. I hold my head up high. Martha Stewart held her head up high. Lil' Kim held her head up high. I'm not Martha Stewart. I'm not Lil' Kim. I'm Hillary Mansfield. And go out and get you some. Boo!